Good evening. Tonight we have a special guest, one of the most famous English writers of the story. Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Austen.
Thank you.
So, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here with us tonight. Oh, I must say that you are the most beautiful 200 years old girl in the world that I have ever met in my life.
Thank you, Phil. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm so rude.
What a gentleman! When I was young, it was a must to kiss the hand of a girl. But now, things are really different. Think about it. The role of the women is not improving in the society.
Of course it is. Why don't you tell us something about your times?
Well, it's a little bit weird for me to see so many women who work and are independent. They can leave their home whenever they want, even without an husband. Back in my time, this was impossible. For example, I couldn't get separated from my mother. I was, single.
So you didn't get married, but in your books you talk a lot about marriage. Why?
Because marriage was the most important step for a young girl. And I like to put in evidence the fact that a poor girl couldn't marry a rich nobleman because of the social rules.
But in your books, love overcomes on everything, also on the social classes. But did love overcomes on everything also in the real life for you?
Well, life would be better if it happened. My life too.
You have just said such a wonderful sentence, a sentence that I have always told. But now I want to focus about your books, and especially about your most known novel, Pride and Prejudice. Because we know what it is inside the book, but I'd like to discover what there is behind it.
I wanted to give a portrait of the English women's daily life in the rural society. I focused on their need to find an husband, to leave their parents' house. As we said before, getting married was essential for a girl. One of my preferred characters, Charlotte, Elizabeth's best friends, get married with Mr. Collins without loving him, but hoping in a better life.
Oh, very interesting. But now, please, what we have prepared for you about this book? Name,
Elizabeth.
Fitzwilliam.
surname,
Bennett.
Darcy.
age,
28.
34.
civil status,
Happy married.
Married.
where do you live,
Where my husband is,
In Derbyshire.
what do you do in life,
I make my husband happy.
I am a landowner.
where did you first meet,
I can't remember.
It was a ball, I think.
which was your first impression?
I thought that he was very arrogant.
I didn't like her very much.
So, how did you fall in love?
I had many prejudices about him, but at the end, I discovered that he's a good person.
Little by little, when I started to spend time with her, I couldn't stay away from Elizabeth.
What do your parents think about your marriage?
My mother is happy for the money, and my father is happy for me.
My parents are dead.
Say something to your husband.
Get more money.
Be always yourself.
Describe your partner with a word.
Pride.
Prejudice.
Wonderful! I've never hoped to see something like this.
It was a pleasure. But now we have just a few seconds. If you want to say something to your fans, please do it now.
Well, my dear fans, be hungry of love. It's the best thing ever.
I'm sorry, but the time is over. I must say to you goodbye. It was a pleasure talking to you this night. Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Austen. Now, before ending this program, I want to remember to you that next week we will have another bit of literature, Bram Stoker. Now, thank you and good night.